So we have a first look at the new Football Manager 2025 with the first few screenshots released, and we will now have a look at them. Now the following clip is from a live stream I have done. Linked below is my Twitch, and I also live stream on YouTube, so make sure you do join us on that. But the clip below is us looking at them screenshots and discussing it live on my live stream. So let's head over to a previous version of me. Watch what I think. Football Manager news. So I saw on the Football Manager website on the update they did development update for Football Manager 2025. So let's recap what was said, and you can let me know in the comments etc. what you think of it. So the reaction to 2 development blogs we released last year show how much you appreciate great transparency. We've always said just let us know what's going on instead of just delaying the game or whatever. Finding the right level of transparency is really important to us. Many of you have been with us on this journey for 30 years. Others have joined along the way. 1997 for me. As you are the biggest ambassadors, that's why we share information with you that's available, explain decisions. I'm continuing that theme of transparency. We promised Q2 update on FM25, summing up, we kick off the important time in studio, blah, 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 blah. You also have, to have the next era. Here we go, the next era. What is said here? So FM25 signifies the next major chapter in our journey to provide the most true-to-life Football Manager game on the market. Put simply, it's the biggest change we've embarked on since moving from a previous brand to Football Manager, and the biggest tech change in more than 20 years. Moving to a Unity engine is a huge undertaking. It gives us the incredible building blocks to create new foundations, unlock our potential, and power our future vision for Football Manager. With enhanced graphical fidelity and more effective development procedures. Is it just Cobb's wallop, or is it going to be a big difference? In essence, FN25 is the standpoint for the studio's next 20 years. In this update, we give you a first look at the brand new. Now, I do remember when FM05 came on, the first one after CM04, or CM4 was it called, and it was bang on. It was bang on. The changes they made looked fantastic. Before we get in there, as you know, I've been working on adding women's football Manager for several years now. I can confirm we have already secured multiple licenses for FN25, and we're confident more will follow. Okay, I won't play it. I have no issue with women's football. I've coached in it, but I don't have any interest in playing on Football Manager. If it runs parallel, then fantastic. I think that's probably the best way to do it. Not separate games, but just running completely parallel. You load a league. So like you load the English League, you can also load the English Women's League. When I first spoke about change to FN25 in last June's development update, I emphasised that the new UI has always been key to our thinking. The question we asked ourselves in development, would we do it in the same way if we had our time again? Okay, what's changed in FM25? First, let's talk about the features and modes that won't be immediately available in FM25. Okay, telling us what we can't get. Touchline shouts. The most used feature that won't be included in FM25 is touchline shouts, as these won't be back for the foreseeable future. What? Shouts have been in the series for many years, and to be frank, I've never really been happy with them. A shout should happen instantly, but they only came into effect after balls gone out play. It also wasn't clear to players how long the shout lasted, so for the time being, touchdown shouts are gone. I think that's a mistake. You could easily have implemented that happens when the ball's still in motion. I don't agree with that. That I'm not impressed by. I like my encouragement shouts when they all don't understand and get pissed off at me. Social media screen and the data chalkboard. Here we go. To optimize both the UI and the user experience, UX. Shouldn't that be you? No. Alright, whatever. We've taken out the bespoke social media for FN25. Oh, I like that. It's a nice way to sneak in and find what clubs are linked with players. All the key information from this will still appear in other game areas, and suppose is still an integral part. With the data used in football continuously evolving and developing, we also thought hard about how that was displayed. Most of the existing data metrics and visualizations will still be in FN25. Okay. Create a club, I don't care about that. That can go. Versus mode can go. Challenge mode can go. Fantasy drafts can go. I have no interest in any of them. I'm sorry if you're in for that kind of thing. Speak to someone else. A new UI for a new era. Now, under the major change you will experience on day one. I spoke about the UI being very different. While we know how vital it is to get it right, what's equally important is the UX. We know what that means, user experience. With the new UI, our team have built a more powerful design and technical foundations that can be easily scaled and improved in the future. This means that every future edition will strengthen the UX without compromising consistency in our UI. They've spent years doing it. With insights, they found the best way. The same is true for crafting a design. Introducing tiles and cards. The new UI and UX is driven by what we have called tiles and card system. A tile is a panel of information with multiple different states, from small amounts of information to larger cards which contain more material. I feel like they're just putting words in to annoy us. Like, they're just making it a bit more complex. Our design team wanted to create something that would help build a sense of exploration for every player to reveal the depth and detail of FM. In the system, the tiles are a way of building curiosity by providing a snapshot of information while clicking through into the card rewards your interest with further detail. Tiles come in multiple different sizes that we call states. This is so that we can use the information appropriately in various different screens and scenarios. Below is an example of one tile, player form. In these different states, for those who find the description above over technical, the visual gives important context. Okay, so last 5 matches. I can click, from what I understand, I mean there's a lot of last 5 matches. Why is this so, it's the same thing. Does this mean they can be customized to what you want in this screen and here? Or is it saying your tile can be this big, but you can make it this big as well? Yeah, Finchy in the chat saying I feel like it should have been done in a video to show us live. I agree with that. And then in the screenshot below you can see what happens when you click on the form tile. It opens up a card with more information. Okay, so you click on boop. I click on this one. Boop boop. And then it opens this. I like this. This looks nice. So you can see the last 5 matches, who they were against, what the score was, his average rating, his goals. I like that. And if he was subbed off. His playing time and his season stats all open up on it. So does that just open up on the screen? Or do you then get taken to that screen? Does that pop up and then you close down so you never actually leave in that main screen you were on? The design reduces the volume of screens in game, making the navigation easier without compromising on detail. Less walls of text is a good thing, right? No. Goodbye inbox. Hello portal. Just call it an inbox. It's an inbox. Another facet of the UI work has been studying the constant evolution of the way people interact, communicate, and consume information. Historically, the screen that people spend the most time on has been the inbox, especially your in-game emails, because you give us about 1 million of them. For a while, this has felt quite old school, given that modern football managers spend way more time on their phones and laptops. So now we have the portal. The portal will be a richer window to the wider football universe, gives you far better tools to develop your story through the agenda and messages section, but also deliver more insight into what's happening elsewhere in news and matches. Okay, can I open that please? And if I F11 that, and can I, yeah, okay. So what are we looking at here? So we have, so we're on the Amex training ground. Okay, so this is a training screen, is it? You have the portal, squad, recruitment, on the pitch, the club, the profile. Okay. But it's on the pitch, your tactics and stuff, maybe. Recruitment is recruitment, squad is your squad, club is all the club information. Okay, maybe. Messages, we want to message you guys to be role. Okay, so you have some messages there. So maybe you click on that, open that. You got your calendar where you can see what's going on. I like that, because I don't like the calendar being up here all the time. I like it if it's there. You've got this. You've got press conferences, confirm a match squad. So it tells you what's coming in the next few hours. Fixtures, midfielder set to move. Okay. I like what I see. I think it looks quite smooth as well. I do think it looks quite smooth. I don't care that much about the UI. I care a lot more about the match engine and the AI role. Yeah, I mean, I get what you're saying, Jerome. I do think that is important. Finally, I want to share one more screen that shows off the potential of the new talent card system. This is a new screen that you'll see in between match highlights. More information on how it works will follow. Okay. Oh wait, if I click, nope, don't matter. Click something random. Open that. Okay, so this is in between highlights. So now we're gonna have a 2D engine in between highlights. That I like. I do like that. You've got the formation here of Brighton. You've got the other matches which you can expand. You've got your squad down the bottom, which looks the same. You can see you've got how many stoppages you've got available as well, which I do like. You've got a shout from the dugout, which you can expand. And the formation, but you see there's a couple more dots here, so maybe there you can see something else about the squad, maybe the list, for example. Instructions and the balanced mentality is now up on the top as well. Okay. So how can you help? We want help to validate that direction in the coming weeks. FMC members, which is me and hopefully you guys. Within an initial response, Travel Cindy will receive new emails to surface their interest and available to come down to studios, help London. In London to help develop. I don't live quite close enough for that. But I would say I do quite like how it looks. I'm interested, and I think we've got to be intrigued that it looks like the sidebar's gone. And it looks like you don't have that many options up here as well. And they didn't have arrows next to them. So I think it is clicking. And then you go from the different tiles almost like a tablet on the screen. Now, my worry there would be, is it going to become too much of a mobile game style? I'm not sure, but I guess we're going to have to find out.